How you doing, Jake? My name is Louis, and I'm a nutrition student in the Introduction to Nutrition Counseling class at the University of Houston. This is part of an assignment which I'm practicing being a nutritional counselor. Do you give me permission to videotape the assignment?
Of course.
Do you give me permission to show this video to the class?
Yes, I do.
Three of my classmates and possibly one dietetic intern and my instructor might also see and grade this video. Is that permissible?
Of course.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I know on the phone we talk about you having some questions about gaining weight and maybe putting on some body mass because you want to gain some muscle density. So tell me more about that, please.
So basically, about to enter my career in the Army, and I just want to put on some weight and get a little stronger before I go.
So tell me a little bit about your history. Have you always been like pretty skinny? Have you been like a heavyweight? Tell me a little bit about that.
I've always been like smaller, skinnier. So I used to weigh, before I got to college, I weighed about 130 pounds. And then now I weigh about 170. So I've been just fairly small.
Okay, so
I'm 6 foot, so it's pretty small.
okay. Do you think do you have any health concerns? Like, do you have any health issues back when you were 130 pounds, when you were like lighter, or like were you like healthy? Or you just wanted to gain weight, or what was it?
I had some injuries that kind of inhibited my performance, as far as like me spraining a ligament in my knee, having concussions that would take me out of me, would cause me to not do athletics or work out or participate in extracurriculars. So that kind of hindered me a little bit, but nothing medically wrong with me.
Okay. So as of right now, what type of nutrition do you follow?
Can you clarify the question?
So take me like a 24-hour like typical day of what you will eat typically.
Okay, so I'll wake up, go to PT in the morning, eat breakfast, so about 2 omelets. Each has onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, ham, and cheese. I have about 2 of those. A couple glasses of milk, so maybe some water. Then I'll go to class, eat lunch, probably at the dining hall. Go to class again, go to the gym, and then eat dinner, whatever that may be.
Okay. Let's go back to your breakfast right now. About how big are the omelets? What you say?
Say about yay big.
Okay, so you eat 2 of those,
Yeah.
and then you say you eat like milk. Do you eat like whole milk?
Whole milk.
Whole milk. Okay. So you say you get 2 omelets, milk, and then you said cereal.
No cereal.
No
I
cereal.
don't like cereal.
Okay. Got it. And then you say maybe for lunch you will go back to the dining hall. What will you typically eat? Like I know the dining halls here, they have different food and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
do you eat like a lot of protein, a lot of carb? Like tell me kind of like how your how would that look like most of the time?
I usually try to eat a pretty fairly balanced meal, like a salad, chicken breast if they have it, or whatever they're serving for that day, vegetables. If they have fruit, I'll try to get like a cup of fruit. But I try to keep my meals pretty balanced as far as that goes, like maybe a potato.
Okay. And then after your lunch, you basically get dinner. Would you say you go work out? Do you eat anything after your workouts?
Sometimes I'll have a protein shake, just depending on like how hungry I am after I work out or whatever.
Okay. Is it like a regular, typical like whey protein shake, or is it one of those meal replacements? Which one?
It's like
what
one
type
of the.
protein?
It's like a meal replacement.
Meal replacement.
Yeah.
So basically, kind of like high in carbohydrates, like high protein,
like
all that
2,000 carbs.
2,000 carbs.
2,000 calories.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, just making sure I got that right. So would you eat anything after that? Maybe like a snack, any snacks in between and stuff like that, like chips, like I don't know, cookies,
Not really.
something like that. All right. Um, Tell me, do you have any family history like that would like cause like maybe like with some family members being overweight, some not having diabetes, stuff like that, anything like that?
My family has history with diabetes, arthritis, heart conditions, overweight, you know, some fairly general stuff.
Yeah, so, okay. Has that like affect the way you eat? Like is it like a direct effect like how like you eat at home or
No.
not really? Okay. So tell me, other than like going to the army, like right now, how do you feel healthy now that you weigh 170 pounds? Do you feel like good? Do you feel healthy? Or take me to like, how do you feel about it being a hitter now?
I feel good. I just want to be able to do more as far as like if anything happens, like I'd like to be able to like take care of myself and take care of like other people as far as that's concerned.
So like, as mean like, as doing more, do you mean like, I don't know, somebody gets like injured and like you being able to like kind of carry him out and stuff like that, so like kind of
Pretty
get stronger?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So, where would you like to be maybe, let's say a month from now? How much would you like to weigh?
A month from now, like 173, 175,
173. So like add like 5
3 to
pounds.
5 pounds.
Okay. So, take me also. Let me ask you about your exercise routine. Like, how often do you exercise?
So I have PT for an hour, 3 times a week, mostly focused on cardio. Then I'll go to the gym every day, 5 days a week for strength training.
Okay. So for PT, most of the stuff is body weight, basically. You just do a lot of like running and stuff like that. Maybe like you do like push-ups and sit-ups.
Yeah, pretty much push-ups, sit-ups, any kind of ab workout that they can come up with. So mostly body weight stuff.
Okay. And then in the afternoon, you say you go to the gym and you do like weightlifting stuff, like strength training, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me, when let's say you don't work out one day, like, because you say you do 3 days PT, when you don't do a day of PT, do you feel less hungry, more hungry? Does your diet change? Do you see any difference on that, or something like that?
I usually don't really think about it, but if I had to say, like, give an answer, I mean, I suppose I'd be a little less hungry, I guess.
Other than like you trying to like maybe get stronger as like gaining weight, is there any other reason that you like want to gain weight, or is that just it really? They're just trying to get stronger, or is it like maybe you like the way you look, or?
I just kind of want to get bigger, just cause I mean it's gonna be beneficial for me and my career path that I want to take on. So it's just gonna help me out in the long run.
Okay. Let's talk about before when you were 130 pounds. Was your diet differently then than it is now, or would it look about this? Tell me about a day of that, like when you were 130 pounds, and like exercise. Take me through a whole day that you will do like a typical day.
My diet was actually a lot worse than it is now. I would eat like really fatty foods, whatever my mom would cook, because I didn't really cook for myself. I mean, because I was fairly involved in high school and stuff, so I was 3-sport letterman. I ran track, cross country, and then played soccer. And then I played club soccer at the same time. So I would have 4 soccer practices a week, and I'd come home at like 8, 9 o'clock. And so dinner would just be out on the table. So whatever was cooked was there to eat. So sometimes it was just, there just wasn't very good balanced meals. It just really bad portions.
Okay.
So like there was no portion control. Yeah, just kind of unhealthy.
So you basically will eat mainly like until you feel satisfied. Like when you will come back from like when doing all those activities, would you eat like? Would you go to bed hungry? Would you go to bed like kind of like, oh man, I'm really full, or like you just be like satisfied?
I prefer to like go to bed either satisfied or full, like stuffed, basically.
Okay. So tell me, kind of give me an example of like what would it be on the table like when you came back from practice? Like what was like maybe like one thing that you can remember?
A really common one was pork chops, corn, and green beans.
Okay.
So like cut green beans.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. You know, that's you get your protein, you get vegetables in and stuff like that. So I mean, it wasn't too bad. I guess what you meant is like maybe you were eating too much. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean I have a lot of siblings, so I have a lot of siblings, and then my stepdad and my mom eating before I got back. So there would be like, so most of the food would be gone. So I wouldn't have like enough portions. So I'd just go to the cabinet and like heat up a bowl of soup or something, or make a thing of ramen noodles, whatever was in the kitchen at the time that was quick and easy, because I still have to like study and take care of my schoolwork
Okay.
at the time. So I tried to eat as quick as possible, and so, you know.
Alright, so do you believe maybe the reason why you were so like skinnier then, maybe like lighter than you are now, is because you were so involved in, like you said, you ran track, played soccer, and what was the other one?
Ran cross country.
Cross country. Maybe like that's the reason, and you were like doing all the sports, and maybe you were burning more calories than you were getting in. You think that's maybe one of the reasons?
Probably, just because I really didn't have a whole lot of time. I mean, to eat the way I was supposed to, or the amount that I was supposed to in order to gain weight or to like eat healthily for my size. So it was just really hard. I really think that was a big problem for me when I was younger.
Okay. So, at school, will you eat the school lunch, or will you bring your own lunch, or like do you have any other food? Like, what would you eat throughout the day during school and like all between your sports and all that stuff?
It depends. Sometimes I'd bring my own lunch, and sometimes I'd just buy food from the cafeteria, like pizza. And my school sold like pints of ice cream, so sometimes I'd eat, well, most of the time I'd buy like a pint of ice cream and eat a pint of ice cream. But when I was earlier in high school, my lunches, if I brought my lunch, they were generally a lot less healthy because I didn't really know about health at all. So I would have like 2 bags of chips and like a piece of candy, and then maybe a PB&J and maybe an apple. So I'd have like, and some fruit snacks, like just junk food basically.
Yeah.
Just a whole lot of junk food.
A lot
and
of
then,
starch and stuff like that.
yeah, and then as I got older and started getting closer to graduating, I took like health and some nutrition classes, and so I started to eat like more like PB&Js, I guess, nuts, like mixed nuts, like cashews, pecans, all that kind of stuff, and just like generally more healthier, like low carb starches. If I could bring like a sweet potato, I would put it in a container and bring that.
Okay.
So like my meals generally got a lot more healthy as I progressed through high school.
So you basically saying that the more you learn, like the more you educate yourself, like the more you feel like your diet improve, and like the more nutritious food you will take with you, and like your choices got better, basically, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's good. During like high school and stuff like that, like, I know you told me the pint of ice cream, but like what would like a school lunch be like? Kind of like, what was it?
So like my school was pretty big. It was a 5A school, and we had like 6 different lines. So like we have here at the dining hall on campus, there was like your regular lunch line,
Mm-hmm.
which served like your right proportions according to the state, and then there would be like a pizza line from like Pizza Hut. We had a Subway. We had a Taco Bell. We had like a salad line that would make just salads. So it was like really different. So like you could range your meals